guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. It's super easy, so let's get started. For the crust, you will need a mixing bowl, a spatula, a regular size pie pan. It can be disposable or reusable, some cling wrap, 1 1/3 cups of flour, 1 stick or half a cup of melted butter, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and 1 tablespoon of sugar, as well as 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then in your bowl you want to add your butter, oil, sugar, and salt. Mix it all together and then slowly add your flour. Eventually, it'll turn into the consistency of cookie dough, and you can go in with your hands to make it a lot easier to mix. And then we are actually using a really cool kind of dough where you don't have to roll it out. You actually just put little clumps into your pie pan and smush it down. It's really cool because you don't have to get a rolling pin or anything. It's just super easy, and if the dough is a little too sticky, you can add flour onto your hands. I didn't have to, but it depends on your weather outside. And yeah, so this dough makes it super easy because you don't have to roll it out or anything. And then once you are done pressing in all of your dough, you want to cover it in plastic wrap and then put it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes or up to about 2 days. For the pie filling, you will need your chilled crust, tin foil, a mixing bowl, a spatula, 14 ounces, which for most of you will work out to be 1 can of condensed milk, 15 ounces, once again, most likely 1 can of pure pumpkin puree, and make sure it's pumpkin puree and not pumpkin pie filling, 2 eggs, and then in this bowl I have 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon ground nutmeg, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 teaspoon ground cloves, and then you just want to mix all of your ingredients into your bowl. And once it is all mixed together, you want to pour it into your chilled pie crust. And then to get your oven ready, you want to actually bake the pie on the lower third of the oven, so that's what I'm setting up right now. And then you also want to go ahead and put a baking sheet while the oven is preheating so that it bakes the crust really well. And then you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And this might sound a bit surprising, but you actually want to bake it for about 60 to 70 minutes. It takes a little while, but then around the 40-minute mark, my mom helped me to put some foil around the crust because it was getting a little too brown, and you don't want it to burn, so just be checking it every once in a while so you can have that. And then I took it out of the oven, and it was all ready. And now your pie is ready to serve. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see all of you next week. Bye!